Sorry. I'm starting this stream off and I got like the giggles. I'm fucking dying right now. I'm laughing so much. And I'm laughing for a stupid reason too. Because I'm laughing at one of my own jokes. And you know, it's always dumb as fuck. Like, it's always stupid to laugh at your own jokes. But I forgot what my Twitch announcement is. So every time you go live on Twitch, you can put a little notification post that shows up with your Twitch stream. So instead of it just being the stream, you can have a little description of what the stream is, or a little message to send out to your viewers. And I haven't changed mine in a while, so I've just forgotten about it. I didn't remember what I wrote as my description. And my live stream notification, the message I send out to the people that follow me is, 2 people enter a bar. When the bar closes, 0 people leave. Why? The bar is my mouth and the people are Snickers. Also, I'm streaming. Like, what is wrong with me, bro? Like I said, I know it's fucking stupid to laugh at your own jokes, but I forgot that I wrote that. And I think that is maybe the best work I've ever done. Of all the writing I've ever completed, I've published short stories, I've worked on novels that I haven't finished. I've tried to put out some banger tweets, and I wrote articles for newspapers. Of all the writing I've ever done, that is my best work right there. It's so funny. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, we'll jump into the stream here in a sec. Okay. So, last time we live streamed this game, I was having some technical difficulties, and the live stream cut out, which was a little annoying. But, at the very least, we unlocked mirror mode. That was the whole point of the last live stream, was just to unlock mirror mode. Now we have it. So my goal today is to beat all of the Grand Prix in mirror mode, and all of the knockout tours in mirror mode. Alright, so, because the stream cut out last time, we started working on this goal. We started working on the objective of completing Grand Prix in mirror mode. I think I did 3 or 4 of them? Yeah, I did 4. So we've beaten half of the Grand Prix in mirror mode at least. We still have to do the other half, the back half, and then we have to do every single knockout tour, which is going to be a little bit of a grind. However, we're going to try our best. I'm going to stay positive, and we'll see how this goes. We'll jump straight into the Banana Cup. Mirror mode. Let's get it. I got high hopes, especially because last time we did this, when we streamed last, before it cut out, I got Gold Cup first try on every single one, which I can't say that about regular 150cc. Maybe it's just because I've practiced more and I've gotten a little bit better at the game, but when I first played 150cc regularly, I think there was like 1 or 2 cups that I got silver my first attempt, and then I had to go back and replay it. This time, we're getting Gold Cup every time. We're getting first, and that's all that matters. But it'll be interesting to see how successful we continue to be in Knockout Tour, because Knockout Tour is admittedly way more difficult. But we'll see. I also am not a big fan of some of the courses in the back half. Not because they're bad, just because I'm bad at them. For example, we got Each Beach here, which is a track that I'm notoriously terrible at. Also, I think going on the outside path is not good unless you want, like, a bonus item. I've tried going on that outside path twice now, and both times it just felt like I was going the slower path, going the slower direction, if you will. I don't know. Because, like, in the older versions of this course, the outside path was faster if you hit the right timing with it. Like, you know, as the waves started to recede and the tide changed, you could either have, like, a shortcut with it, or it would be much, much longer. It genuinely depended on how the tide looked. And how far out the tide was on the beach. Now, the outside path on this track just feels like super slow. I don't know, man. It doesn't feel worthwhile. That was so much unnecessary airtime. That felt slow. Bro. Oh my god. It's like a horde of people behind me. See, I wonder if you could break those boxes open with a green shell. I've always broken them open with oh shit, we gotta turn. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, bro. I've always just broken them with a mushroom. I don't know if you can break them with a green shell. I'm curious. Okay. Should probably focus up here. It's the end of the third lap. Cool. I'll be honest, I wasn't super focused there. But we won, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like they kind of nerfed that shortcut. Maybe I'm crazy, but it's not worth it. Now we're driving a Salty Speedway. I don't know how I feel about Salty Speedway. It feels like kind of mid. Mid. I know there's some crazy shortcuts you can do on that track. We were practicing them on our time trials live stream, but I haven't perfected all of the shortcuts yet. For example, there's a really crazy one that cuts like an entire section of the track out, but hitting it does not feel practical in a setting that isn't time trials. So like obviously if you're playing time trials, you're playing by yourself, that shortcut would be worth learning and grinding. The problem I have with that shortcut is like if you're playing with other players, especially real people, it's very likely someone's gonna mess you up from lining it up correctly, or even like hitting the shortcut in the first place because it might get in your way. Like you're either gonna get bumped off the shortcut, or someone's just gonna get in your way and they can't do the shortcut. Oh, that's unlucky. Multiple red shells for me. I love having multiple red shells thrown directly at my face. Don't know why that sounded kind of wrong. Not my intention. That's what I'll say. Oh my god. Hi. Hi. How you doing? Oh wait, you can have first place. No. No way! I just got sandbagged by an NPC. I'm getting trolled by the NPCs. This is crazy. Oh, that landed right next to her. The problem is it didn't land ahead of her, or else it might have got her. But landing next to her, I needed to hit a perfect shot if I wanted it to do anything. Sorry, not sorry, Birdo. I do kind of love how me and Peepo keep getting first and second. There's just a little bat and a little ghost. Top two on the board, baby. Alright. Dino Jungle I do like. We were just talking about how I think not Cheap Beach. Totally different track. Totally different course. No, we were just talking about the fact that Peach Beach, I think, is a worse remake in this game than, say, the original. I also think Dino Jungle is the opposite. Like, Dino Jungle is a better remake than the original. I'm a big fan of this version of Dino Jungle. Overall, I think most of the remakes are good. Most of the remakes are worthwhile. Like, worth playing. They were worth bringing back. They were courses that needed to be remade. But there are a couple that I just think aren't better. Just straight up are like a worse remake than the original. For example, and I know we talked about it in the last live stream, I think Choco Mountain 1 didn't need to be brought back. It was quite literally in the last Mario Kart game. And two, I think this version of Choco Mountain is maybe the worst of all three versions. I like the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe version the most. It continues to hold the same aesthetic and the same appeal as the original, while having upgraded graphics and an upgraded like visual style. The original, I would put it in second place because it still has that same setting and style that I find very, very unique for a Mario Kart track. But obviously it's just graphically worse because it was made on the 64. The version of Choco Mountain on this game abandons a lot of that theming and the style that the track originally had. And what they tried to do in place of it, in my opinion, is worse. It's not worthwhile. Like, why they decided to change Choco Mountain to, like, almost a factory setting in some parts. It looks very industrial. I don't get it. I don't like it. But thankfully, there aren't a lot of courses like that where I'm, like, unhappy that they changed the course. Most of the courses they remade for this game I'm happy with. Love what they did to Dino Jungle, even though that just slowed me down a lot. It's still fun. Like, the fact that that can happen is still really fun. I like what they did to Toad's Factory, which wasn't much, but they gave it a bit more of an identity, I would say. So love that about Toad's Factory. I think there are just a few exceptions. A few tracks that I don't really like. I think the remake is worse. The two that stand out most to me are Peach Beach and, you know, Choco Choco Mountain. But I'm happy with most things. I'm trying to think of like any other courses that missed the mark for me. I mean, I think Koopa Troopa Beach isn't bad. It's just weird. Like, why are we having a rave in the middle of the ocean? It doesn't make sense. But I still love that track. I think that track's amazing. Cool. Alright. Let's pop off here. Where do we want to use this? Could this be good? Oh, that did not feel worthwhile. Oh my god, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Go back, go back, go back. I saw a little ramp, and I wanted to take the ramp. However, I have a feeling that wasn't a ramp. It was just a ramp-shaped rock. That's so funny. That was not my intention, but you know, it's okay. Oh my god, so many coins right there. This dude's big. Bro is huge. There's also some really cool shortcuts you can do on Question Block Ruins. Problem is, I haven't learned all of them yet. So I'll do like the easy shortcut. But the crazy shortcut at the end of the lap, I don't think I'm going to have the knowledge nor the skill to pull that off. Okay, see if we can hit this in mirror mode. Trying to line it up in regular 150cc was always a little difficult. Whoa, 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 it flung me off the path there. Just flung me off the railing. That was disrespectful. Probably shouldn't go this way. Disrespectful, let me tell you. See, this is the shortcut I still don't really know how to do. Oh, let's go though. Nice blue shell dodge. I need to learn how to do that shortcut, but I'm not going to learn it in 150cc mirror mode. Definitely not going to attempt it in mirror mode. That's a good finish though. I think we got 3 stars for that Gold Cup. First place every race. I feel good. Feel really good. Cool. You know what's a little strange to think about though? it almost makes me a little sad. Once we beat 150cc mirror mode, I have nothing left to do in this game. I mean, I guess there's more I can do in the open world. Obviously, we haven't found everything in the open world. I got a lot more to do in free roam. But, like, I'm never going to find everything. So, it's less of an accomplishment that I feel I need to do. Like, it doesn't feel like something I need to kind of check off my single-player to-do list, you know? Like, because I know I'm never going to find everything, eventually I'm just going to stop playing the free roam. So, I don't know. It feels weird, because, like, we've played enough of the free roam that I'm kind of satisfied with it. We've beaten everything in 50cc, 100cc, 150cc, and once we beat everything in mirror mode, like, what is there for us to do? What else is left? I guess we could play more online, but this online community is already so crazy, and everyone is, like, so good. Almost, like, sweaty. But I can't blame them. I mean, this is the perfect Mario Kart game to be sweaty. I don't know. I think it just makes me sad, because, like, I've had so much fun with this game. I don't want to stop playing it, but I'm running out of content to do, at least. I'm going to run out of single-player content to do very soon. But that's okay. We have a lot of games on our Nintendo Switch, too, that I need to play. A lot of content we still need to do on our Switch. So maybe it's time for us to move on to something else. Oh my god, I'm stuck! I'm so salty about that, bro. Oh, no way. I thought I could drive over the railing, but I don't know why I thought that, because I'm pretty sure I've tried to do that in the past, and it's never worked. So I don't know why I'm trying to do it now. Oh, of course that didn't target them. Okay, I'm playing very sloppy. I'll be so honest. I'm playing very, very sloppy. We need to tighten it up here, boys. To be fair, though, I've already said before, this might be one of my least favorite tracks. Again, not because I think it's bad, just because I suck at it. So this track has become, like, almost my arch nemesis of sorts. I think I might have to use this soon. Oh, God. Come on. I don't want to waste this item. This is a really good item, especially if I can get it into first place with me. Like, if I can carry this item into first place, it'd be worth it. Good, they both got taken out by that. That's what I love to see. That's how you put a smile on my face. Take out first and second with the blue shell, and let me sneak in from third place. God, I suck at trying to get on the railings. Like, I am terrible at lining up these railings. Now, to be fair, Nintendo does not hold your hand with it. Like, if you're not on the railing, you're not getting on the railing. And unlike a lot of games where if there's a ledge or a railing or really any part of the map, you sometimes kind of gravitate towards it, almost like are magnetized towards it. For example, like, in Smash Bros, you might not be next to the ledge, but if you're close enough, you're grabbing that ledge. In this game, you don't grab the railings. You're either on it or you're off. And if you don't line it up properly, you're off. But I kind of like that. It makes the game feel like it has a higher skill ceiling. And like you have to earn it, which I really like. We're getting some Ninja Hideaway music right now. This is sick. Oh my god, I didn't any of those bananas there. That's a little embarrassing. Okay. Why? Why did I do that? I drove straight into it, bro. What's wrong with me? Hey, 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 you don't need to be biting. What I love about this section of the track, this section of the open world, if you will, is we go through it once in this Grand Prix, where we're actually driving up this twisty mountain, these like bendy roads, and then there's another part, I can't remember if it's in a Grand Prix or in a knockout tour, where you're driving down that section, but instead of going down the little twists, you're just driving in a straight line down the mountain. Like, you just completely ignore the road and drive straight down the mountain, and I kind of love that. It's one of my favorite little sections of track in this game. One of my favorite things that the game has you, like, drive on. That's my fault. I can admit that. That's on me. I don't know why I did that. I just wanted a different item. Instead, I get no item. Unlucky, bro. So funny, though. Okay. Let's try to not completely suck, huh? That was really risky, but it pulled off. Pulled off, worked off. I don't know. I'll jack you off. Sorry. No, not the blue shell. This is what I get for joking about jacking off. Salty. I kind of love driving through those dandelions. It's such a cool effect. Little stuff like that makes me, like, giddy. I don't know why, I just love it. Cool. Good finish there. Alright. Got 2 tracks left. We're in really good pace for first place in a Gold Cup. We get to play Boo Cinema next. That's easy first place. I love Boo Cinema. Might be my favorite track in this game. At the very least, it's my favorite new track. Oh, but Rainbow Road's really good. This is one of the few Mario Kart games where I can easily say that the Rainbow Road might be my favorite track. Now, don't get me wrong. The Rainbow Road is usually pretty good in every Mario Kart game, but it's never my favorite track. Like, you know, there's always something a little bit more unique and has a bit more of a special identity, has a better setting, or just something about the track that I love more, even if it's a gimmick. There's usually something other than Rainbow Road that takes the spot of my favorite in a Mario Kart game. In this Mario Kart game, Rainbow Road might actually be my favorite. It's that or Boo Cinema. Those are the hands down the top 2. Boo Cinema has one of my favorite aesthetics, themes, whatever you want to call it. One of my favorite vibes of any track in a Mario Kart game. It is so cool. Oh, the cow. Oh, a lot of cows. Hi, friends. Love getting turned into a cow. It's my true form. I really love... Okay, don't get me wrong. I don't love the intermission sections of the tracks. I find the intermission sections to be very boring. But what I love about the intermission sections is how the music they play is kind of like a random selection of Mario remixes. It's not just Mario Kart remixes either. Like, some of them are remixes from just random Mario games. And it makes the intermission sections feel a little bit less boring because you get different music every time you play it, and that music is so, like, phenomenally redone. Like, they were remade beautifully. And it fits the vibe. It's not overbearing either, so you can focus on the track. I don't know, man. I can't explain fully just how much I love the soundtrack of this game. is really good. And having that like music in the intermission sections make them a little more tolerable. Don't get me wrong, I still think the intermission sections are some of the least fun portions of the game. I like it in concept. I think it's really cool that you drive from course to course and that everything is on one map. You can explore the individual courses if you want to in free roam. I think my problem with the intermission sections is they feel overbearing and boring compared to the actual courses themselves. Like, if the intermission sections... Dang it, I should have just jumped over him. If the intermission sections were just 1 lap, and then you got to play on the actual track for 2 laps, I think that would be better. And I don't know exactly how they would fix that. Maybe they'd have to shorten the actual map itself. They'd have to make the free roam smaller and more compact. Or maybe they just, you know, speed up the time you spend in the intermission section. But my point still stands. Like, I think the intermission sections are as boring as they are because you play them for 2 of the 3 laps, and because they're oftentimes just a long straightaway. And that's another way they could have fixed it, is if the intermission courses weren't these like long, boring straightaways, I think it would make them more fun to play. Like this section right here is pretty cool. We get to go in like a little figure-8 type layout. We're driving over and under the other path. There are people below us, people above us. It's a cool little section. Problem is, the second we're done with that section, we're back to a straightaway. So, kind of kills the vibe. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, man. I really think they could have made the intermission sections more fun. Thank you. You can have that. No way it came to me. No way that blue shell attacked me. I feel fucking targeted. Harassed. That was... It's fine. I'm not gonna get upset. I'm not gonna get upset. That's what the game wants me to do. The game wants me to get upset. I need to focus up instead. We're heading into the last lap here. Okay, I just somehow just... I didn't even know you could do that. I destroyed a red shell with the ice ball. Interesting. I have another ice flower. I have a feeling there's like no one behind me. It could be on the other path. Yeah, I didn't hit anyone there. That's fine. I need to get rid of the item anyways. I don't like that item much for first. It's not good defending yourself with that item in first place. It just feels bad. Beautiful. Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Just get out. Oh my god, bro. I almost threw. I almost threw it all away. What is wrong with me? Okay. That was almost terrible, bro. I got so scared I was gonna lose. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying not to be too hard on myself for that. That was so stupid. I am lucky that I won. Alright. Another Grand Prix down. We got 2 left to go. Then we can move on to some Knockout Tour. Beautiful. So I'm already thinking about like what I want to do for my YouTube thumbnail, as well as my Twitch VOD thumbnail for this stream. And I'm thinking about making the entire thumbnail like mirrored, just flipped on itself. But like, for the background, what do we think would be a good course that you could mirror and it would be obvious? Because I think for some of the tracks, if I mirrored it, no one would be able to tell a difference. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone would notice if I mirrored it. Same with like a character. What if I put like a character on the screen and flip them? Need to find a character where it's obvious that they're flipped. You can maybe do like Luigi, because then the L would look obviously flipped on its horizontal axis. It would be obviously mirrored. Plus, that's what the game did for their mirror mode cutscene anyways. You can just copy the game. Oh my god! They're coming after me. Oh, I thought the one was gonna bounce back at him. Oh, I'm not gonna just drive behind you if you got a bomb. No thanks, brother. But yeah, I think like we need to pick a track that has signage in it. Maybe like a billboard. That way, when we flip it on our thumbnail, it is very obviously a depiction of mirror mode because the wording on said signage or on the billboard is flipped. Dumbass. Sorry. I don't know why I'm cyberbullying Bowser Jr. My bad. Really need to get more coins here. Grab these coins as well. Thank you. Dude, Rocky Wrench is in like last place by far. Bro is in 24th. Maybe even 25th. How far behind he is. God damn it, Rocky Wrench heard me talking shit. Blue shelled my ass. No, but seriously, dude was so far behind. I felt bad. I don't even know what just happened. Someone, I think first place had the bomb, and then second place just killed both of us with... Okay. It's fine, I'm not mad. Not mad at all. Never once been mad. I'm pissed. No, and I just used that way too early. Fuck, we're not catching up. I hit one of them with the green shell. Oh my god, it worked! I hit first place with the green shell. I didn't know who I hit. If I hit second place, then I would not have gotten first. I would have passed second, but then I would have been in second. The fact that I hit first place with the green shell and took the shortcut with the mushroom, that was like cinematic, bro. No way. I can't believe that worked. Oh, man. I gotta calm down. I'm like geeked out right now. Oh shit, I forgot to go for the boost. I was looking at chat. My bad. I'm having too much fun. That was kind of rude. I feel like they didn't need to target me there. I'm already in 12th. And I'm getting blue shell. Not blue shell, sorry, red shell. I'm so used to getting blue shell. I'm not used to be back here in 15th place, bro. What is going on? Alright, I want to use this item, but I want to get closer to the front, because if I use this one, I'm back in like 8th. Everyone's just going to steal the coins from me. That's one thing I don't like about this item. It moves so fast that it kind of like gets way ahead of you, and then you can't get the coins from it. The people in front of you steal the coins from it. So I just need to get a little bit more in the lead here. I think we can use it here. Koopa might take a couple of our coins. No, he's going for a shortcut. That's honestly for the better. I don't want him to steal my coins. Hey, hey! I told you not to steal my coins. No, dude, I tried to avoid the red shell by shooting the boomerang backwards, but the red shell was on top of me. Like, there was no way I was dodging it. It was in my head. Oh, beautiful green shell snipe. Turn, please. Terrible drift by me. Oh my god, okay. I need to catch up here. This is what I was talking about earlier, though. This Choco Mountain just does not feel right. Feels like it... This Choco Mountain feels like... No! Oh, my shortcut has been ruined! Oh, fuck me. Anyways, what was I even saying? Oh, this... What am I saying? What is wrong with me? This version of Choco Mountain feels like corporate. It does not feel like it has any love. God has abandoned this Choco Mountain. Dude, I don't know how I came away with that win as well. The boo stole my mushroom right as I was about to go through a shortcut, so instead I'm just driving in the dirt. Just driving in the mud. God dang it, bro. Huh. Let's get him. Gotta close out strong here. Close out strong. Feel confident. We got this. I don't even remember if this is the third course or not. It could be the third course. I thought it was the last one, which is why I said close out strong. This could easily be track number 3, and we still have one more to go after this. Okay. Take our shortcut over here. See, that's why I love this game, because little moments like that just feel so much fun. I mean, that's just clean drifting right there. That's just clean drifting. Oh my god, he jumped over it. And I get fucked. And I get fucked. Thank you. Let's see if that lands. Oh, if he kept driving to the left, it might have hit. But he could feel it. He knew that I was coming for him. Pause. Okay, there's a really cool shortcut on Toad's Factory that I genuinely thought was impossible. I don't know why. When I first played this track, I pointed it out, and I'm like, oh, that would be a really cool shortcut, but you probably can't even do it. No, of course you can. Why would the developers put something that looks like a shortcut in the game if it's not a shortcut? I don't know why I assumed it was just impossible. But anyways, there's a really cool shortcut you can do on this track that I've never tried before, because I, again, didn't think you could. However, I saw someone do it on Twitter, and now I'm going to try it. Now, admittedly, this might be a bad idea, because I'm in mirror mode, and I've never done this before. But yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh my god, I had too much speed. I mean, we still hit the shortcut. I wanted to run into that cow on purpose, sorry. We still hit the shortcut, but I was almost going too fast for it. Maybe if we practice a bit more, we can figure it out. Get a little bit better at it. That's the first time I've ever done it, so I'm just glad I landed it. Alright. It's Bowser Castle time, baby. Kind of crazy that you're driving from Toad's Factory to Bowser Castle. You know what's even more crazy? The fact that Moo Moo Meadows is in the same Grand Prix as Bowser Castle. That feels weird, bro. Moo Moo Meadows has always been a course that was saved for, like, the first or second Grand Prix. Like, in the game that Moo Moo Meadows was made for, originally, back in the Wii, that was a track on the first Grand Prix. Because it was easy. and they usually put the easier tracks in the first Grand Prix. And then when it got remade for 8 Deluxe, I think it's either in the first or the second Retro Grand Prix. I think it is the first. So like this track has always been specifically reserved for like the easier Grand Prix. And it's always been kind of dictated as an easier track as a result. Having it in the second to last Grand Prix on this game, having it, like I said, in the same Grand Prix as Bowser's Castle is crazy to me. Did not want to have to use that item there, but I also did not want to get hit by the red shell. That felt really slow. Unlucky. Alright, let's focus up here. I want to choke the last track. I don't want to choke on our final race of the Grand Prix. Especially not Bowser's Castle. Like, come on, we gotta play well in Bowser's Castle. Oh, there's a shortcut also right in this section. And I'm not gonna remember how to do it. Yeah, it's mirror mode. My muscle memory is fucked up. I would have loved to go for that shortcut though. Would have been really cool. Okay. Just gotta focus up here, boys. We're moving at hypersonic speed. Great drift. That's what we love to see. Beautiful. That's another 3-star gold cup finish for your boy. I feel good. Yo, why is Bernie Burns in the TikTok chat? Yo, what? What's going on? We got Bernie Burns here. Now that's a throwback. That name alone is a throwback. Feels almost nostalgic. That's so funny. Alright. Before we go into our last Grand Prix, I want to look at the character select screen. And I want to see if there's like a good character, like I said, good character that would properly showcase the mirror mode vibe. I think Luigi could be good, because if you flip him, the L is backwards. Bro's dancing. I can't even, like, fully replicate it. I gotta do the hands. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm gonna do the hands on the hips. Bro's fucking vibing. Okay. We could do DK. And if you flip him, the tie, it would be pretty obvious that it's backwards. But with a lot of these characters, if you flip them, you would never tell that they were supposed to be a mirror mode version of the character. Is she floating? Why does it look like her feet are not on the ground? Like, if you look at Baby Peach, there's a very clear, obvious, physical ground. It's invisible, but it's a clear ground she's stepping on. Rosalina's out here just straight up floating. And I think I remember her being able to float, like, canonically. But it still feels weird to see it in this game. And Pauline's like, she's snapping, but she's on solid ground. Sorry, okay. I'll get back to the task at hand. Yeah, you know, I don't think there's a lot of good characters you could flip, and it would be obvious that they're flipped. I think her only option really is like Luigi or Waluigi. Maybe DK. Because then you would have some sort of wording. Either the L on their hat, or the DK symbol on his tie. That would be, you know, obviously flipped. As far as like a track we could flip, I don't know. Let's look at actually these little track images. We could do Mario Bros. Circuit that has signage in it, but I've used Mario Bros. Circuit as one of my thumbnails before. I don't want to duplicate it. We could just do like a Desert Hills type picture for the thumbnail, and when you flip it, the Mario Kart sign at the finish line will be backwards. We could do Sky High Sunday. That's a big sign. That's obvious. I don't hate it. That would be really obvious that we flip the image. Or even like Peach Stadium with that terminal sign. Oh, I don't hate some of these options. These could work. But yeah, I think any of these tracks that have signage in it, like Bowser's Castle, it has words on it, but it's kind of small. Wouldn't really be able to tell. But like Peach Stadium, Koopa Troopa Beach, Sky High Sunday, those would be great for a mirror mode YouTube thumbnail, because if you flip the track, the words on it are going to be obviously flipped. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. That's what we'll probably do then. Cool. Alright, we got our last Grand Prix of 150cc mirror mode. And then we'll move on to the mirror mode knockout tours. Of course, this one starts with Acorn Heights. I don't know why. I just suck at this track, bro. I'm so bad at Acorn Heights. It almost like makes me nervous whenever I play this track, because I feel like I'm just gonna do terribly. Okay. That wasn't too bad. We're staying alive. That almost felt like scripted. I said it and then immediately got just destroyed. Stay on the map, stay on the map. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm alive, brother. I'm genuinely... I need to pause. I don't know how I'm alive. Okay. Focus up, focus up. Waluigi looks like a... He looks like a magician. Looks like a dark magician. Like the class of Final Fantasy character. He literally looks like the dark magician from Final Fantasy. That's crazy. I don't know what that costume is called, but that's what it is. I don't care what it's called. That's what it is. Bro is from Final Fantasy. Oh my gosh. I need to unlock that outfit. That looks cool, though. What are you doing, Pauline? I wanted that green shell, by the way. You running into it kind of is not what I need. No, brother, what am I doing? Honestly, I need to practice that shortcut more. Because last time we played this track, I also messed that shortcut up like 2 out of 3 laps. And so far we've messed it up 1 out of 2 laps, so we're on par to hit that number again. God dang, I really need to practice that, bro. Stay on the map. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. What the? I was riding on the wall, but not on the railing. I didn't even notice at first. Oh, shikes, that was terrible. That's also not good. I feel like I have to go for the shortcut because we're getting past. We're not first anymore. That end of the lap blue shell is going to be the death of us. No way she had a mushroom to use the shortcut at the end. I still at least caught up to 2nd place. If I didn't take the shortcut, I would have got 3rd. But I could have got 1st if she didn't have a mushroom. That's fine. I literally said at the beginning, I hate this track. I'm terrible at this track. And Acorn Heights is like my kryptonite. All that matters now is we need to close out strong. We need to get enough points by the end of this Grand Prix to be 1st place. I said it last stream. I'll say it again. All I care about is the gold cup. I want that gold cup. So as long as we can get 1st place in point total, we're fine. We just kind of have to claw our way back. It sucks that we got 2nd on the 1st track, because now we need to really get 1st every other track. We're kind of in like a comeback mode. Instead of having some room to make mistakes, instead of having any wiggle room, now we have to play comeback season, basically. It's comeback season, boys. Okay. The NPCs are not helping with that, I'll be so honest. Also, that item is terrible, bro. Can we just talk about that? You get 1 coin, and then 2 coins drop on the ground to your left and to your right. But because they drop on the ground next to you, you can't pick them up. So you get 1 coin, and your enemies can get up to 2 coins if they're following you and stealing your coins. Oh my god, of course I hit myself. Pissed. I'm pissed, bro. It's fine. Everything's fine. There is no way you just did that to me. Fuck off, Pauline. Damn it. See, I also hate the Hammer Bro item, because I couldn't defend myself from the red shell. I tried. But you literally... It's such a bad item. You can't really hit anyone with it, because when you shoot it, it goes like 2 feet in front of you. And you can't defend yourself with it, because it doesn't shoot immediately backwards. It shoots up into the air, and then backwards. So if like a red shell's coming, like that example, and you try to defend yourself, tough luck, bud. You're getting hit by that red shell. Oh man, that's so frustrating. Oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to dodge with this. Yeah, it was the bad food item. There's a food item that's like a whole mushroom, and then there's a food item... Are you kidding me right now? There's also the food items that work like a mini turbo, and that was the mini turbo one, not the mushroom one. If we had the mushroom one, we could have dodged the blue shell, but instead we got unlucky. And they gave us the significantly worse food. I don't even know what that item's called specifically. I just keep calling it a food or food item. It's gotta have a name, right? Might be able to Google this up quickly. Do I have time to Google this? I don't know. Items, items, items. Oh no, I'm not gonna find it in time. That's fine, we'll play catch up. It's called Dash Food. Bro, what? Dash Food? I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't love the name, but it's definitely the correct name for that item. But yeah, when you get the Dash Food, there are significantly worse Dash Food items, and the worst Dash Food does not give you the speed of a whole mushroom. It gives you the speed of like a literal mini turbo, and that's it. There's also better Dash Food, and the better Dash Food is the speed of a whole mushroom, and you can dodge a blue shell with it. We just did not have the better Dash Food, sadly. I want to try and see if I could get this bullet bill into first, but I have a feeling I would just get lightning and lose it. But now that I said it out loud, I kind of want to try and do that. Like, if we just drive fast enough, we drive clean enough, maybe we could sneak this blue shell, or this bullet bill into first, sorry. I don't know why I said blue shell. Though, that's something I also want to try. I want to try to sneak a blue shell into first. I realize by holding on to this, though, I'm definitely just wasting time. When I could have been in first place by now. It's very difficult to catch up on these long straightaways. There's no way you can, like, get ahead of people by driving better than them. There's not really a way to drive better if it's a straightaway. If we don't get in the first by, like, lap 5, I'm just gonna use this. Oh, I missed it. Oh, we're basically in first. Just a ghost next to us. Alright, we're in first. Use the blue shell. I keep calling it a blue shell. Use the bullet bill, please. Ah, dang it. Hey, at least now I can say that I've used a bullet bill in first place. It's so stupid, but it's so funny at the same time. Oh, I kind of wanted that. Disrespectful, honestly. I really should be focusing up. I don't know why I was like playing for fun. I should be playing seriously because we need to catch up on points. We're not even in first place in points right now. I'm throwing away this gold cup. What am I doing? I really need to lock in. Sorry. I could see an anime actually doing something like that though, like using that exact line. Some anime tries to be like hip and cool and they're like, I really need to lock in. I think I would just quit that anime on the spot. I would stop watching that anime immediately. I don't care if I was 500 episodes in. I don't care if the finale was the next episode. I'm done turning it off. Alright. Gotta close out strong here at the Rainbow Road. I think we can get second place and still get a gold cup. We would just be tying for it, which, you know, no one loves ties. Ties are like kissing your sister. Sorry. But I think we can get second. We'll still be fine. Oh, no way you just bumped me off, you fucking harlot. Dummy. Get emoted on, idiot. Okay. I'm focused up. Always focused, never not focused. Okay. The music for this Rainbow Road is also so good. This is maybe my favorite Rainbow Road of all time. Like, this Rainbow Road is so sick, bro. Oh, sorry, hiccups. Oh my god. It sounded like I was dying. Like the breath was being stolen out of my body. That hiccup was gross. Beautiful. Playing clean at least. Did not give me a trick there, oddly enough. I tried to do a trick off that ramp, but it didn't work. I still haven't figured out which path is faster here. Because they look identical, but one is definitely faster than the other. Because they aren't perfectly identical and they aren't exactly the same length. I just haven't figured out which one's better yet. I'm definitely not going to figure it out in mirror mode. Somehow that red shell missed me. This is what I mean, though. This music is so perfect. It gets so serene in this section of the track specifically, and I love that. I also just love when Mario Kart tracks have specific sections with specific music. It makes the soundtrack feel way more, like, lively than just having the same soundtrack play the entire course. It was like the same thing on Dolphin Shoals in the last game. When you would play Dolphin Shoals in Mario Kart Deluxe, the beginning of the track starts underwater, basically. And as you go through the underwater section, the soundtrack is a lot quieter, a lot more peaceful, and it almost sounds like muted, as if you were listening to the music underwater. Ah, I wanted to go for that shortcut. That would have been sick. That was worth going for, because if I hit that, that would have been so cool. Anyways, when you play Dolphin Shoals, you go from the underwater section, and then when you pop out of the water, about halfway through the track, you get this beautiful saxophone that starts playing. And it happens every time when you jump out of the water, so it's like perfectly timed with you, you know, hopping out of the water and being on dry land. And it's so fitting. I mean, same thing with this section. This section is supposed to be like a space station. And the music is way more like techno. Like, EDM vibes, which fits the theme of like this, you know, space station mixed with like, I don't even know what you'd call this. Like, is it supposed to be a research center or just like a normal satellite? Regardless, it has like a very technologically themed aesthetic to the track, and the music fits it perfectly. Oh man, this Rainbow Roach is so good. Beautiful. Alright, we gotta focus up now that we're on the last lap. I just need clean driving. Clean drifting. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't hit that boost pad, but that drift was still super tight. Alright, close out strong here. Second place is kind of behind me. Shockingly close to me. Oh, unlucky. I wanted that item. A little disrespectful that you stole it from me. That was really close to hitting her. That would have been so sick if I hit that. Okay. And we still got first. Like I said, all that matters is we get Gold Cup. I don't care about anything else. And that's what we did, baby. Nice. Let's get it. Alright. Let's move on to Knockout Tour here. We're going to get through 8 Knockout Tours tonight. All 8. I'm going to do them all. It's going to be a grind. I'm already aware. It's going to be a grind. We're still unlocking stickers, by the way. How many stickers are there, bro? We've unlocked so many. The thing is, though, it almost feels overwhelming how many stickers there are. Milky? Hold up, I might have to use the Milky sticker. Oh, Knockout Tour, please. I might start using the Milky sticker just because that's funny. Give me a second. Can I change my sticker? What do it look like? Are there any... I haven't really looked at these. Are there any other funny ones like that? There's a treasure tracker sticker. I like that. Fried chicken? I could just do a fried chicken sticker. Wait, we should probably sort these. They probably have like specific themes. Okay, let's look through them. Oh, God. Okay, well, I don't really want to use any of the track stickers. Sorry, not sorry. I don't hate these warning stickers, because some of them are kind of cool, actually. But whatever. I don't know what that is even supposed to be, but pop off. Squid motor oil. Are they organized by color? I'm noticing that now, like, a lot of the colors are similar. What do we have here? Anything else good? I like the Milky one because it's funny. Any other, like, funny ones? I kind of like the chocolate, but not enough. There's a bookstore sticker. Oh, Abby would love that. My wife would love that. None of these are really sticking out to me, though. The Milky one is just... it's so funny. Oh, the candy apples are sick. I do like that. Okay, I think that's everything. I think for now, I'm either going to use the milky one, or I do like this bat sticker. But I'm already playing as a bat. So do I really need a sticker of myself? I don't think so. We'll stick with the milky one for now. And you know, the color matches too. The color fits because the underside of his wings are pink and the sticker is pink. That actually fits perfectly. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're using it. We're using it. Sorry, I know that it's probably boring watching me look at all the stickers, but I had fun. I think some of those are really cool. Okay. Let's get it. We're starting out on Desert Hills, which is a very, very easy track. Also, I didn't mention the fact that we changed karts for Knockout Tour. In Grand Prix, I use a kart that has a little bit more speed. In Knockout Tour, I use a kart that has a bit more acceleration, because I feel like in Knockout Tour, you're constantly getting hit. So having a good acceleration to recover from that, like right there, when our mushroom got stolen, it's helpful. It's very helpful. So I use the standard kart because it works really well with this character's stats. And also, can I just say, I think the standard kart in this game actually looks kind of sick. Like, usually the standard kart is, like, low-key boring because, well, it's in the name. It's just the standard kart. There's no defining features to it. It usually just looks like your run-of-the-mill go-kart. But in this game, it looks kind of different than any other Mario Kart game before it. And that alone makes it feel like it has its own identity. And it makes me like it a lot more. Like, I like how you can see the literal springs on the cart attached to the frame. Like, it's so sick. I don't know, man. This is one of the few games where I think the standard cart actually looks cool. Like, it looks worth using. And in Knockout Tour, I think Swoop with the standard cart is going to be my go-to setup. Ah, unlucky. I wanted that coin. It's fine. We got what we needed right there. I'm not going to keep shuffling items quite yet. I kind of want to shuffle my items at each item box until I get the jukebox, the boom box. That way I can dodge blue shells. But I feel like shuffling my items every single item box set isn't gonna be worth it because something like that could happen. No way that car stole my item. Ah, it's fine. You're gonna get blue shelled anyways, and the blue shell takes away one of your items, so in a way I would have lost my items anyways, but that still felt so messed up. Come on, turn. Okay. Should I try to go for mini turbo here? The other thing that worries me about shuffling my items constantly is I'm going to get worse items. You know what I mean? Like, right now my items are pretty good, actually. Having the coin in the first slot is way better than having it in the second slot, because if someone steals our items with Boo, they're only stealing our coin. They're not stealing our defensive item. And also, if we get blue shelled, we won't lose our defensive item. So, like, this is kind of the perfect setup for your item set. Like, coin banana and coin green shell are two of the better sets you can have in first. The only thing that would be actually better is if we got the boombox. That way we could destroy blue shells with the little jukebox, like right now. However, there are worse things you could have first, like the feather. If we got that, then like we'd have no way of defending ourselves, really. so I'm not going to complain. Or we could get a worse set where, like, the item is in the first slot and the coin's in the second slot. And then if we get booed and our item gets stolen, we have no way of defending ourselves. So, like, while it could be beneficial for us to shuffle our items in every item set, and anytime we get in a double item box, just getting rid of everything, like, it could be beneficial. It could also be way worse. So I'm playing it safe right now. I'm just trying to be smart. Okay. Keep getting lucky, too. These are good item sets, back to back to back. We've had, like, 3 really good item sets in a row. That's the other reason I don't really want to change my items out, because I don't know how much luckier we're going to get. Eventually our luck is going to run out. Whoa, whoa. Why are we biting? Okay. Oh, God. Green shell. Alright, we might... Well, we're going to have to shuffle our items here with the red shell coming in. Not exactly what I wanted. That's fine, we can shuffle it next set. Oh my god, I'm bobbing and weaving here, boys. That's not terrible, actually. I don't hate this set. I'll keep these items, I think. And I'm okay with that. If you were going to steal one of my items, I'd rather you steal the feather. I don't really want the feather. Oh, but losing my shell here sucks. Oh, and we got lightning anyway, so we would have lost whatever we had to begin with. It's fine. At least we got lightning before the item box. Like, right before it. Would have really sucked if we lost our items after the item box. Like I said, I think we're just getting really good item luck this knockout tour. I can't really complain. We're getting really, really good item luck. Okay. Thank you. On lap 5. I think this is still the first knockout tour we've done, by the way. Shows you, like, how long and monotonous these knockout tours can be sometimes. We're still in the first one. Oh boy. Okay, I'm trying to stay positive. I don't hate knockout tour. Alright. I actually really, really like the concept of knockout tour. I just hate how long and monotonous it can sometimes feel. Because we've been on this one for a while. Beautiful. We got a huge lead, I just realized. Second, third, and fourth are all on top of each other. We got a really nice lead. I don't even think I need to go for the shortcut. It's not even worth going for the shortcut. I'd only lose time if I messed it up. Like, I don't need to gain anything. I already got a big enough lead. I don't need to gain time. I just put myself at risk of losing time if I go for the shortcut, fail it, and then second place somehow catches up to me. Why risk it when we can just get first? Easy. Easy peasy. Hey, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Prince Marco. Appreciate it. I think you're the first person to follow on TikTok tonight. Really, really appreciate that. Alright. 1 knockout tour done. We got Gold Cup, 3 stars. 7 more to go. 7 more to go. I'm gonna keep going with Swoop. Like my boy Swoop. Let's move on to number 2. I'll be honest with you, this might be my least favorite of all the knockout tours. Because you start out on like this stupid track that I do not like. I've made it very clear that Sky High Sundae is my least favorite course in Mario Kart Deluxe. And it's still my least favorite course. Surprise, surprise. In Mario Kart World. Like, I just don't like Sky High Sundae. So you start off on a track that I already don't like. And then a lot of the tracks in this knockout tour, I just find to be a bit boring. So this one's kind of a bit of a buzzkill compared to the other knockout tours we'll be playing tonight. Terrible green shell attempt. That's okay. As long as I focus up, get our 20 coins as fast as we can, should be able to pull off another victory. Oh no, my nose itches. Stop. I don't want to take my hand off the controller. Hey, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well, Prince Marco. That's honestly very nice of you. I can't believe you followed on both platforms. That's usually something people don't do, so I really appreciate it. It means a lot. How's your day going, by the way? Are we all? Oh wow, we're pulling up to the finish line here. Okay. Beautiful. Get so much airtime off these slopes. You're just hanging in the air for so long. I can't tell if I like that or I don't like that. I mean, I like it as like track design. It's a really cool course design. But it feels a little slow. I feel like I'm moving at a snail's pace off of those hills. Alright. I want to shuffle my items here before the item boxes. Make sure we don't jump over the items again. No, wait, it just gave me the same items. That's honestly kind of funny. Glad to hear your day's going well. I almost timed that terribly. I jumped over the red shell, sure. Yeah. But almost landed on top of it. Bro. Oh my god. Jump scare. I feel like we just actually dodged a bullet. Feels like those anime scenes where time slows down and they're like dodging people's attacks. Just moving their head left and right. That blue shell sent me into the ground. I got punted into the ground, bro. What the heck? Surprisingly, though, even though we got blue shelled at like the end of this lap, no one caught up to us, which is really nice, because I kind of would have been, I don't know, I would have been a little salty if someone stole first place from us right at the end of that lap. It's a scary drift. Thought we were dead. Got the feather again. We've been getting the feather a lot recently. I just don't think the feather is as good as it... Well, never mind. I don't want the feather anyways. You can have it. I don't know who stole that from me, but you can have it, bro. Oh, I do love this section, though, of the track. Oh, we got blue shot at such a bad spot, though. We had to fall down to the ground for so long. And we got stuck in the grass after we fell down on the ground. Don't love that. Getting lightning after the item box also sucks. Okay. It's fine. We're still in first place. Gotta be positive, you know? Let's be optimistic. I forgot that was off-road, I'm not gonna lie. It looked like the same color of the actual road. The sand And the road, exact same color. Oh, really good pull. That was so lucky. I cannot believe we pulled that item right before the blue shell hit us. Easy blue shell dodge. We got 20 coins now as well, so our speed is pretty good. Moving as fast as we can. I'm gonna shuffle items here just so we have 2 of them. 2 fresh ones, and hopefully the coin goes in the first slot. It did not. We got a feather. That almost felt like I was being punished. The game was punishing me for shuffling my items. I tried to get better items. I got worse. Oh, hey. You don't mean throwing a boomerang, my brother. Promise that's not necessary. Okay. We're focused up. I do kind of like, though, how many cars are on the road during these intermission sections. Like, it makes the game feel a lot more lively, you know? I'm a big fan. Like, driving around buses and, like, tractor trailers, regular cars, cars with piranha plants on them. It feels way more fun that way. And it makes these straight sections of track feel a little less boring. Because if it was just straight track and, like, no obstacles, no other cars, it kind of, I don't know, not worth $80. Not worth the $80 this game is charging for. But I do think that they put a lot of, oh my god, they put a lot of really good effort to making this game feel like it has its own identity, and like it's just so much fun. I don't know. Okay. Do we shuffle items here? I'm gonna say no. I feel like we're more likely to get worse items if we shuffled our items there than better. Oof. Double red shells back to back. It's definitely not cool. Not a fan of that. We're still in first, so like, can I really complain? I really shouldn't complain. Alright. Use that for the shortcut. Oh, I thought that was the good dash food, the one that gives you like a mushroom amount of speed. Instead, we got the dash food that was bad, and it gave us like a mini turbo amount of speed, like a tiddlywink of speed, bro. Come on. I try to do a shortcut. I try to have fun, and the game just says no. Beautiful. Cool. I will say, even though Crown City is kind of a boring track in its layout, I still love the vibe of it. Like driving through the alleyways of a city, driving on top of the skyscrapers in a city, it's a really cool track. The design is a little boring, but like the track layout, I should say, not the design. I like the design. I like the aesthetic, but the track layout is a little boring. It's kind of just like a figure eight. And we've seen a lot of figure eights in Mario Kart before. It's nothing new, nothing special. But I do really love the city vibe of it. Alright, on to the next. Let's get it. I forgot that this one starts in the Dry Bones themed course. Though it's kind of fitting. It starts in a lava themed track and it ends in a desert. Like, you're starting the track sweating, and you're ending the track sweating. Now in the middle, you get some fun, you know, respite from the heat, but it's kind of a fun little detail. Okay. I wanted that double item box. Rosalina's feeling greedy though. Disrespectful. Beautiful. Ah, bad timing. Okay, just want to make sure we get first here. Gotta get first on every lap if we want those 3 stars. Now, do I really care about that? No. I just care about getting the gold cup at the end. But 3 stars would also be pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Fun little tech. I actually really like that you can jump into the water and then get a boost coming out of it as well. It's a nice way to speed up that section. Didn't trust it. I should have more faith, you know? It's my bad, honestly. Oh, I forgot you can't jump up there. You need to, like, either a feather or you need to do a jump boost. I just tried to drive straight onto it. Gave myself a concussion. Oh no, they took away the railings. That's cringe. I was trying to go for the shortcut. They just straight up took away the railings, bro. So messed up. Hi, Boomerang, bro. I got a little close to him there. It was a little sensual. Oh, stay out of the grass, please. I was waiting for it. It had been way too long since we had gotten lightning or blue shell. We were just relaxing for way too long. Oh, I wanted a double. That was silly of me. It's okay. Everything's fine. I'm not upset. I'm actually not going to shuffle this coin. I like having the coin in the first slot. Because again, if someone uses the boo on us, they're not stealing anything good. So I'll happily keep the coin. We won't shuffle our items. We're just going to play smart. We're going to play safe. Oh my god. Double homicide. Oh, leave me alone. You know, I'll be honest, I don't really know how those football guys work. Like, what is the point of them? They don't feel like they're that much of an obstacle. Feels like you can very easily avoid them. Oh man, maybe I'm just being mean to the charging chucks. I mean, it's definitely disrespectful to call them football guy and not call them by their real name. That's my fault. Shouldn't be so disrespectful like that. Oh my god, I was looking at the chat. That's honestly kind of terrifying. Oh shit, someone passed us. Wait, we gotta focus up here, boys. They're trying to throw bananas at us? coming to the end of the track here soon. I need to drift very tight. Make sure I can catch up. Dumbass. Sorry. That was so unnecessarily mean. My bad, I guess. I just didn't want anyone to steal my first place crown. My precious crown. Okay, that's fine. You can have the coin. I didn't want it that bad. It's a bit unlucky. Okay, we'll use that coin. Just get our speed back up. Yo, Baby Mario, can you actually calm down? I need you to get out of here, bro. Use a boombot on you for good measure. Oh, did I just call it a boombot? Oh my god, no. Not the Valorant vernacular coming out. I'm like disgusted at myself for using Valorant terminology, bro. Gross. That's my fault. I would like to formally apologize to everyone in the chat. 100% my fault. Oh my god. Kinda forgot we just fall down a waterfall there. It's terrifying. Ow. Oh my god. I had like no time to react to that red shell. Are you kidding me? I would not even need to hit them with this item. It's okay. Beautiful. That's a beautiful blue shell dodge right there, boys. Feel good about that one. Watch out, Toad. Such a slow driver. Y'all ever notice how the purple toads are such bad drivers? Sorry. That sounded a little racist. My apologies. All toads are bad drivers. Does that make it better? I don't know. Got one lap left after this. I think we're looking pretty set for another first place. Second is right behind me, though. I'm worried they're going to get like a mushroom for the shortcut. Oh no, they got a boomerang instead, and that was close to hitting me. I still have the hiccups, sorry. Yeah, I didn't love that. Ooh, the lightning into the blue shell combo. Not fun. I just lost my entire lead. I had such a big lead over second and third. Now they're right behind me. I should have taken the shortcut. Tooken? That's not even a fucking word. What am I saying? I should have taken the shortcut. Would you believe that I was once an English major? Now look at me. I'm out here tryharding, sweating over Mario Kart World. It's kind of sad. Sure, we won the knockout tour, but at what cost? Existential dread? Fuck me. Okay, cool. We're doing really well right now. Like I said, when we played all of the 150cc Grand Prix and knockout tours originally, when we just played it normally, I got a couple silver cups my first attempt, and then I had to go back and replay them. So far tonight, we're getting only gold cups. Only first place. It's light work. Oh, I do love this knockout tour, I'll be honest. Starting in Boo Cinema, which is like tied with Rainbow Road as my favorite track in this game. So, we start in Boo Cinema, which is my favorite original track in this game. and then we end on Wario Shipyard, which is my favorite retro track in this game. Great start, great finish. I'm excited. Let's get it. Starting off fast. Came out of the gate swinging. Oh, I thought I could go under the track. My bad, I guess. I really thought that was going to be a shortcut. I really, really thought that was a shortcut. Wait, this is actually okay. That triple mushroom just allowed us to move up like 5 spots. Why did that? Dude, why did that coin shell go in such a zigzag pattern? It went right, left, right, like, brother, relax. Oh my god, that was almost me. Almost me who died. That was close. He had a higher speed stat than I did. He was catching up to me. That was really close. It's fine. It's not for me. Oh, but that red shell is for me. I got turned into a Pianta. Unlucky. Kinda cringe. Something I realized I should probably be doing more is, like, when I want a straightaway like this, I should probably be preparing a boost jump. Like, because if a red shell shows up behind me, then I can dodge it just by jumping over it. Usually when I'm driving on a straightaway, I'm not really doing that. No way. Fuck. So, like, usually when I'm driving on a straightaway, I'm just driving normally. But I should have that charge jump ready to go, just in case I need to jump over a red shell, green shell, anything like that. I'm shocked that we're still in first place, by the way. I can't believe we're still in first place after I literally drove off the map, but pop off, I guess. Oh, no, brother. That's fine, you can have the blue shell then. Dummy. Idiot. How's that blue shell taste? Oof. Great green shell, though. You heard me talking shit. He wants revenge. I don't want to hold on to my items for now, because I could use this red shell. No, sorry. I can use the bananas to dodge a red shell. So I don't really need to worry about a red shell right now. And then I have the mushroom if I need to dodge a blue shell. Yeah. Just gonna hold on to these. Oh my god, we have so much airtime right now. No way I pressed the wrong button. I ruined that. That was my fault. I meant to go to the left, but instead I held the joystick down and then sent my car driving straight down like that. I'm so mad. It was such a cool shortcut, and then I ruined it by pressing the wrong thing on the controller. That's annoying. But what am I doing? No way. Okay, I hit him with the green shell at least. I hit him with the green shell, and I took that. No, bro, please stop. I'm getting so screwed. I'm not gonna get first on this lap. Dude, I got red shelled like 3 times and ice flowered. I don't even know what to call it. Ice flower sounds like silly. I'm so mad right now. I just had first place robbed from me with red shell, red shell, red shell, ice flower. Like, what am I supposed to do there? I'm actually salty right now. Like I said, I don't really care as long as we get first place at the end. As long as we get gold cup. That's all I want is the gold cup. So, like, I shouldn't care. But it's the premise of it, you know? The fact that they straight up robbed me. I got, like, fucking Mario Karted. That's why I'm mad, because I got Mario Karted. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. He obviously wasn't going to drive into it. Oh, you can have that blue shell, though. That's all you, dog. All you. Alright, I hate how Kamek literally stops your drift. Mid-drift. Like, you're in the middle of a drift and Kamek just says, actually, no. Cancel that drift. You're now driving off the track. So annoying. We're definitely shuffling items here because I need more coins. Never thought I would say it, but I need coins. Oh, terrible, terrible drift. It's fine. Shuffle items again. That is a significantly worse item box set. Oh my god, we are speeding through that fucking water. We got the shortcut as well. That shortcut doesn't save as much time as you think it would. Like, it looks like a crazy shortcut that takes you around that turn super tight, super quick. But it really doesn't save that much time compared to just actually driving on the track. Kind of a bummer. Okay. Super focused right now. It's like I said, I don't care. Oh, speaking about being focused, why am I driving off the track? That's my dumbass. Stop. I cannot let you steal first from me. Oh, I missed the shortcut. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. All I care about is the gold cup, baby. Let's go. Alright. We finished strong. That's all that matters. I totally drove off the course for a second, but that's because the mirror mode got me messed up. I thought I needed to turn right. I was supposed to turn left. Okay. It's all good. Why did it not... Sorry, I only just now realized it didn't give a notification for YouTube, I don't think. I'm gonna test something. This Prince Marco subscribed to me on YouTube, but it didn't give them a notification. I bet. Why? Thank you for the subscription, by the way. I don't know why it didn't give you a notification. I'll look into that. I will look into that after the stream. It should have definitely given you a notification. I feel crazy. I'm gonna test it real quick. Alerts. go to YouTube. Subscriber. Pause. Wait, can you pause it? Pause it. Test YouTube subscriber. Where's the notification? I heard it, but it didn't show up on the stream. Hello? Am I crazy? Can I test? What is going on? Test. YouTube. Subscriber. Okay, what about YouTube member? Clearly I haven't fixed the sound for that one yet. It's still default. What the fuck happened to my notifications? But then if I like, okay, test Twitch follow. Test Twitch follow. That does show up on the screen. Why does one show up on the screen but one doesn't? I don't know. But I don't like that. That's annoying. I'll see if I can fix that a bit later. Like I said, after the stream. I'm not going to, you know, be tech support live on Twitch. I'll fix it after the stream. I'm just very confused by that. And I apologize that you didn't get a notification for subscribing on YouTube. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. So strange. Huh. What I can't understand about it, like what confuses me the most, is the fact that I can hear the notification, but I can't see it. Because if I can hear it, that means it's working. But if I can't see it, like, it's clearly not working. And I know there's not anything covering it up. Like, it's not, I know it's not hidden behind another source or another element on my stream. Because I have it as the topmost source. So now I'm just confused. Yeah, I'm very confused by that. It's whatever, though. It's so strange. Yeah, we can use this. This would actually be very good for us. Very good shortcut. No way. We just hit that shortcut only to get blue shelled right after. That's so cringe, bro. I'm pissed. Okay, it's fine. We can catch up. We just need some good items to catch up. Oh my god. No, 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 no. I don't need red shells right now. Sorry, I'm actually allergic to red shells. Can I order something without red shells? Do you have anything on the menu that doesn't include red shells? Oh, just kidding. I got over my allergy instantly. It's crazy how that works. The magic of modern medicine, you know what I'm saying? X coming for me. Oh. What am I turned into? Spike! Go. Oh, let's not go. Let's not go. Didn't like that. Almost hit Toadette with that green shell. That would have been sick. She was way far back there, too. Beautiful. Ah, I didn't use it in time, though. Get the double out of the item box. I only got one item. Thought I used it quick enough, but I guess, to be fair, in this game, the items sometimes take a lot longer to get out of your inventory, so to speak. Because while the item's still in use, it's still in your inventory. Like, in previous Mario Kart games, usually, like, the second you use an item, it gets removed from your inventory. Gets removed from your hand, if you will, and you can pick another item up. But in this game, like, if you're, say, using a fire flower. Let's use the fire flower for example, because it's a very good example. It won't go away until you throw the last fireball. So you could throw like one fireball, wait 20 seconds, and it'll still be in your inventory because you haven't thrown the last fireball yet. Don't know if I like that. I do think it makes the game a bit more skill-based. And obviously I'm a big supporter of anything that makes this game feel more skill-based and less luck-based. Because it makes you... forces you to time the use of your items better. But I'm just not used to it. I'm definitely not used to it. We're just driving through a literal rave right now. It's a rave with jumping fish. And it makes sense. They're partying. That's annoying. It's okay. Everything's fine. We still got an okay lead on second place. Hi, Donkey Kong. It's Mecha Donkey Kong. It's Gundam Donkey Kong. You know, speaking of Gundam, actually, that just reminded me. I have a whole ass Gundam sitting in my closet right now that I just never finish. Now, I know that sounds bad. That sounds very, very bad. However, there are a couple things that make it a little less terrible. Makes me a less terrible person for doing that. Oh my, he jumped. That was perfect timing. Oh my god, on that jump. I would have ran into his foot otherwise. No, so I have a whole Gundam sitting in my closet right now. However, I am not really a Gundam fan. It was gifted to me by my uncle. That is the first thing that makes it less terrible. 2, it was a Gundam that he owned when he was younger, and therefore it's very old, and as a result of that, it's kind of like dirty. I don't know how else to word it. It's not like it's covered in like some sticky substance. That sounds terrible. Or it has like mustard on it. It's just a little like dusty, musty. And then the other reason I haven't built this Gundam is because my uncle lost some of the pieces for it. So to put some of it together, I gotta like use super glue, or I gotta like use some makeshift plastic I got laying around my house. For example, the literal spine of the Gundam was missing. Like the piece that holds the upper torso and the bottom half of it together. So I used like a random plastic kind of like rod that I found at my house. It's just like a little plastic cylinder. And that's what's holding the Gundam together right now. Okay? So, that's why I haven't finished building it. Because, most importantly, some of the parts are missing. But also, because I just, like, I don't really like Gundam that much. I think he gave it to me because, like, you know, I definitely give off nerd vibes, and my uncle probably thought, yeah, Gundam's kind of like a nerdy thing. Which I don't even know if it really is anymore. Maybe back when he was a kid, but nowadays Gundam has almost got like this hype beast reputation about it. It's like on a similar level to Supreme or Prime. And that makes it a lot more cringy in my eyes, because like Supreme as a clothing brand is honestly so boring. The clothes look so mid. Like, they're never that cool. And the designs don't feel that, like, thought out. Especially if it's just, like, something with the Supreme logo, you know, plastered onto it. To me, that is very boring and not creative. And it's like the same with Prime. Like, Prime as a drink, it's not good compared to, like, what you could get in the same, you know, genre of drinks. Like, the Prime energy drinks do not taste better than most energy drinks. Like, if I want an energy drink, there are several other brands out there that I could buy that taste better. And then the Prime, like, refreshing... What are they called? Like, refreshers? Or... I don't remember what they're called. I don't care. Those don't taste any better than, like, a Gatorade or a Powerade. So, again, what's the point? The only reason Prime's popular is because it's, you know, cool to drink Prime. The only reason Supreme is popular is because it's cool to wear Supreme. Like, it's that hype beast mentality, the hype beast culture that I just don't understand, and I'm not a fan of. And the fact that Gundam's kind of fallen into the same community makes me not want to, like, have my Gundam sitting in the background of my stream. And it's also the reason I don't really talk about my Gundam much, because, again, I just don't see the point. I feel like it would make me sound cringier than anything else. It would definitely make me sound cringy, because I'm not even, like, a real Gundam fan. It was gifted to me. I didn't buy it. I didn't even really want it. So, like, I would definitely be a fake fan, and I would look like someone who's just giving into hypebeast culture. But, at the same time, I still kind of want to finish building that Gundam, because I do love building models like that. Like, I was a big Lego kid. I loved Bionicles back in the day. And, like, I don't really buy figurines or models of the games I play, or anything at all. Like, I never buy figurines, I never buy any models of anything. But, if I am going to buy something, I would rather put it together myself, because to me that's way more fun. So I do like that about Gundam, I'll be honest. Same reason I like Legos. Oh no. Come on, don't steal first place from me right at the end. It's very rude, very disrespectful. I said don't, dumbass. No, yeah, the same reason like I like Lego or I like Bionicle. I don't know what I just said. Sorry. I genuinely have no clue what I just tried saying. But it's the same reason I also like Gundam. You know? Then that same kind of special interest of Lego or Bionicle. Oh, that's a really good item set right there. I'm not going to complain about that. That is a good item set. I couldn't find the green shell for a second. I had no clue where it was going. We're good here, we're good. Got a nice lead. Stay strong. Oh, well, so much airtime. Crazy. Alright. Closing out here strong. Hey, thank you for the follow, by the way, on TikTok, Sarah. I didn't see that right away. I'm so sorry. I appreciate it. I'll be so honest, there hasn't been someone in my TikTok chat for a while. And whenever that happens, whenever, like, one chat is dead, I sometimes forget to look at it because I just get so used to looking over and seeing nothing. Looking over and seeing nothing. It's the small streamer fallacy right there. Oh no! Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're gonna cross the finish line. That's all that matters. But yeah, my apologies. And the same thing happens on like every platform. Like if I'm doing a live stream and the YouTube chat's dead, I'll sometimes forget to look at the YouTube chat for a little bit. But thank you for the follow, Sarah. I do appreciate it. Ow! You know, honestly, that's what I get though, because I was just saying like 20 minutes ago that I think the football guys are the worst enemy in the game. They're so easy to avoid. Like, you'll never get hit by the football. And then he just threw an 80-yard pass, a Hail Mary, straight into my skull. So that's low-key my fault for talking shit. I'll be honest. I can admit my mistakes. God dang it, bro. Alright. How many more knockout tours do we have after this? I don't remember. Is this knockout tour number 3 or 4? I don't remember. I think we might have 4 more. I think we're halfway there. It's fine. All that matters is we keep winning. We're on a nice little winning streak tonight. We have not gotten second place on any Grand Prix or any knockout tour. Trying to keep that trend going. Oh my god, I'm surprised this didn't knock me out. Instead, they gave me just a nice little nudge. Almost drove into the wall, don't worry about it. Okay. Everything's fine. I think we can go for a purple boost here. Oh, I hit someone with that. I don't know who. It's either 3rd or 4th place. I know I didn't hit 2nd place because Birdo's still right behind me. It's okay. Try to hit her with that one. Oh wait, she's not that close to me anymore. She must have got hit by like a red shell or something. But I still hit someone with that shell, by the way. I don't know who I hit, but I hit someone with that shell. That's crazy. How the heck did I hit someone with that? I like disbelief right now. Oh, wrong way. I forgot we're not playing on the actual track. The actual track turns right. I'm going straight. Okay. Let's focus up here. We got this. Got a great lead right now. Let's not waste it. What is the point? Like, what is the point of those bullet bills they're shooting at us? Because they can just go over our head. Like, I can drive right under it. Oh, oopsies. I thought that was a railing. Didn't realize that it was a guardrail instead. And that I would just instantly kill myself with head trauma by running into it. What a way to go out, though. It's okay. We build up a nice little lead for ourselves. The blue shell does sting a little, but we're still in 1st. Everything's fine. They are right behind us now, though. It's fine. We're finishing in 1st. That's all that matters. We're good. Everything's good. And now we just get 3 laps. Sorry, not 3 laps. We get 1 lap of DK Pass. Regardless if it was 1 lap or 3 laps. I love this track. And I feel very confident on this track. So I think we're good. I feel right at home on DK Pass. Because I was a big Mario Kart DS kid. Mario Kart DS is probably the Mario Kart that I have the 2nd most amount of hours in behind 8 Deluxe. And that or Mario Kart Wii, because I also played a ton of Mario Kart Wii. Played online. Got big into time trials. You know what game I love time trials on? Mario Kart 7. I got big into Mario Kart 7 time trials. For a very, very short period of time, and I'm talking like, it was only a couple days. I had a world record on 1 track in Mario Kart 7 time trials. It was... I can never remember which one is which. Maku Woohoo or Woohoo Loop. I think it was Makuwuku. Because a glitch got discovered where you could drive off the map on a very specific portion of the map, and if you drove into this water, Lakitu would pick you up out of the water and place you back on a section of the map that was literally an entire lap forward. Like you were skipping an entire segment of the track, and thus skipping an entire lap. And when that glitch first got discovered, I mastered it for, like I said, a very short period of time. And also, it helped that the glitch was brand new, so no one had really played around with it yet. No one had gotten really good at it yet. And I got really good with it. And for, like I said, a couple days. It might have been even less. It might have been like a single day. I had the world record on Makuwuhu because I was the fastest at the glitch for a very short period of time. Eventually, people figured out how to do that glitch faster, more efficiently, and I lost my world record, but that's my peak. You know, people talk about peaking in high school or peaking in college. My peak was Mario Kart 7 and having a world record on a time trial for like one day. I took apart my second Switch 2 to look at the board, but I thought if you take apart the Switch 2, Nintendo will not only brick your system, but come to your house and beat you to death. Are you okay? Are you sure you wanted to do that? Also, how are you doing, Kuro? I feel like last time you showed up in the chat, you typed like one thing and then you left. But I was more in shock about... Can we calm down? Just asking for a friend. No, I was in shock about the fact that like you were even in the chat in the first place because it felt like ages since I had last seen you. Oh my god, I don't need this item again. If anything, now I just need to make sure no one else gets the coins. I gotta steal them from everyone else. Can I get like a good item? I would have lost it if they gave me a third golden shell, by the way. It would have been really funny, but I would have been so mad. I didn't get a red shell, so I don't think we're going to get first on this lap, but that's okay. Dang, everyone else got red shells, though. Oh my god. Leave me alone, please. Oh. They're really testing me. Need a red shell, or that blue shell will help. I was going to say, without a red shell or a blue shell, we were never going to catch up to first place, bro. I work 18 hours a day now. That's fair. I feel bad for you, but I also can kind of relate. Because, like, yesterday I worked 15 hours. Tomorrow I'm working 14. And, even though, like, I have off today, working those long hour shifts, they make me feel, like, exhausted. To the point where I don't even want to, like, stream, low-key. Like, it took me, like, an hour just to, like, hype myself up to stream. And it's not that I don't want to play video games. I love playing video games. But it's just, like, having to constantly be on. You know what I mean? Like, in a way, streaming's more difficult than my 14-hour shit. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but, like, I'm just so exhausted the day after my 15-hour shift yesterday. And I know that I need to, like, conserve my energy for my 14-hour shift tomorrow, that, like, on my days off, I kind of want to just do nothing. Which is not healthy. Nor is it a good mentality to have, but I can't help it, because I'm physically exhausted right now. I can't imagine 18 hours. That's rough. This thing has 12 gigabytes. Huh. I mean, like, I will say... Oh, no. Okay. I won't say anything, I guess. They get mad at me when I try to speak. Oh, I tried to jump over the red shell. I think I was just a second too late, so it still caught me midair. I don't think Nintendo would come after me. I mean, they could try, but I'm a lawyer. Wait, that's actually sick. It would be an uphill battle. I didn't know you were a lawyer. That's really sick. Okay, is that red shell for me or no? I couldn't tell because the red shell was like, it was behind me for a second and then it just went a completely different direction. So confusing. Brother, what is going on? Oh my god, I didn't think that Goomba on the right would hit me. I was more worried about the one on the left. Okay. I feel like I've lost all of my focus. I've lost all of my skill. We were playing so well earlier. It's all falling apart. But yeah, it is really nice to see you again, though. Though, what was really funny about that stream that you were in previously is, like, there were a ton of people who were showing up to that stream who I also hadn't seen in, like, years. That whole stream just felt like a blast from the past. I always love that, though, because, like, there's a lot of people who I used to talk to online, or I used to even, like, play games with online, that I don't really talk to anymore, and it kind of, it just, like, makes me sad. Like, I oftentimes think about, like, the high school friend group that I used to play games with literally every day after high school. And obviously, we've all grown up now, and we don't really play games anymore together. But it just makes me sad to think about. Like, while it makes sense, you know, again, obviously, we're not playing games anymore because we've all gotten real jobs and lives, some of us wives, like myself. It still kind of stings sometimes when I think about it, because, like, there's just something about the fact that, like, just a handful of years ago, I was playing games with these people, like, daily, every single day. Come home from school, play games with these people. And now I don't even talk to them. It just feels weird. And the same goes for, like, a lot of people who I, you know, used to talk to on Twitch, or I used to play games with on Twitch. Like, I used to be a part of, like, a streamer group. Now, obviously, it wasn't, like, official. We didn't have a name or anything. And we definitely weren't, like, the next best offline TV. All of us only had, like, a couple hundred followers. Like, I used to be a part of, like, a streamer group where I would stream with a ton of other people. We'd play, like, Among Us or Minecraft. Like, co-op games. And I don't even really talk to any of those people anymore. Now, granted, a lot of them have just stopped streaming. Almost all of them actually have stopped streaming, except for, like, one guy I can think of, and that guy doesn't actually like me. That's a story for another day. I can tell that story if you really want. But yeah, like, the only person from that streamer group who still streams doesn't like me. So, like, I don't talk to any of them from that group anymore. And there are just a lot of, like, friends that I've made over the years that, like, I haven't talked to. Like, people I used to be in a Minecraft faction with. Or, like, there was one girl who I used to build creative worlds with in Minecraft. Like, we would build cities and little, like, maps together in Minecraft Creative. I don't talk to her anymore, though. I did get a really weird message from her once where, like, she was being kind of mean to me and, like, acting mad at me. And then a day or two later, she messaged me back and said, sorry, that was my boyfriend. So it's very possible we don't talk anymore. I should also add, this is, like, towards the end of our friendship. And then we kind of stopped being friends shortly after that. It's very possible her boyfriend was just jealous of her talking to any other male. Either way, though, it still makes me sad, because I used to play Minecraft with her all the time. So yeah, a lot of, like, niche situations and, like, random friends here and there that I've lost over the years, and it always makes me sad to think about. Anyways, I know I'm very behind on the chat, because I was going on that long, sad rant, but I'll catch up here in a second. Just want to make sure we close out with first place. If I don't get first place, the last, like, 15 minutes were a waste. Not settling for second. Beautiful. Alright, awesome. Okay. Part-time lawyer, only taking cases worth my time, or I have a moral obligation. See, honestly, I respect that. I couldn't think of a more fancy word than respect, but I do really respect that because, like, I have a very two-dimensional opinion on lawyers, and it's that, like, they're either some of the best people out there or some of the worst, and there's, like, no in between. Because, like, if you're a lawyer who's, like, helping someone out with, like, some civil, egregious, like, almost, like, human rights type violation, then obviously that's amazing. But then sometimes I'll be watching, like, a documentary about, like, some mom that killed her kid. Let's say Casey Anthony, for example. And I think to myself, like, who is the evil person that decided they were going to represent Casey Anthony in court? And, like, genuinely, I don't think I've ever had a reaction in between. Like, I either see some case online and I'm like, that lawyer is so kind-hearted, so sincere, or I see, like, a Casey Anthony type case and I'm like, oh, so you're evil too. There's no in between. But I do really respect that, actually. Only got my law degree so I could defend myself in court. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had that knowledge. I don't even know, like, the first thing about, like, the civil, just, like, the court system in general, actually. That Birdo sticker looks so high def. What the heck? It's kind of crazy. I have a friend who was born a week after I was, 3 rooms down in the same hospital. We've been friends since we were born, to the point where we check in each other daily. See, I'm really jealous of that, actually. Because I low-key feel like I don't have any friends like that. Now, granted, I have my wife, and, like, deep down inside, my wife is the only person I really need on that level. And thankfully, we have a relationship where we are close on that level, and, like, it's daily support, like, emotion, not just support, like daily emotional support, physical support, mental support, like someone that I know will always be there for me. There's, like, no trust that I have any doubt of. Like, having that one person, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, having that one person in your life who you know you can always rely on is key. And I don't really feel the need for a second person like that. Like, one is enough. But it would be nice if I had, like, a friend who I could go to with some of the same, like, concerns. Because I don't always want to be overwhelming to my wife. Now, granted, it's not that I don't think that I can share my problems with her. Again, I have literally no, like, boundaries with her. I'm willing to share anything with her. But it sometimes feels, like, unfair to put all of my problems on her. That's the difference. Because I don't want to just, like, treat her like a personal therapist. So it would be really nice to have a friend who I could go to with anything or everything, or, like, someone that I'm checking up with daily. I'm very jealous of that, I'll be honest, Kuro. But I don't know. Like I said, a lot of my friends, we've drifted away over the years. Like, the closest friends I have, funnily enough, are a couple people from high school still, but not that group of friends that I used to play video games with every day in high school. A different group of friends from high school, who I was less close to back in high school, but I'm now way closer to as an adult. Like, if you told me back in high school these would have been, like, my closest friends as an adult, I would have laughed at you, because, like, no, my closest friends are going to be the people I play video games with every day. Like I said, I don't really talk to any of them anymore. There's, like, one person I still talk to, but it's not as frequent as I would like, which, you know, maybe that's something I'll have to change. I'll have to reach out more. But like, my group of friends from high school, while I love them dearly, we don't even talk daily. Oh my god, I'm drifting off the course. No way, brother. That's my fault. That's 100% my fault. I was looking at the chat. That sucks. I was looking at the chat, just drifting to the right. Just slowly driving off the map. Yeah, like, the closest friends I would say I have right now are a couple people from high school. But we only talk, like, weekly. And it's been less and less lately because I've been working such long shifts. And the days I have off are almost never the days they have off. Especially doesn't help that, like, a lot of my friends, like, have the weekends off, and I almost never have the weekends off. So yeah. It makes it kind of rough. But at the very least, I should be thankful, and I should, like, count my blessings, so to speak, about the fact that I at least have friends in the first place. Because while I said earlier that I don't need anyone that's, like, there for me daily, other than my wife, I don't need, like, a friend who has the same kind of close relationship with me as my wife does. It would be nice. Again, it would be nice, but I don't need a friend who's, like, there for me daily because I have my wife. The same thing cannot be said for just, like, friendship in general. In fact, I think it's actually very unhealthy, and I know a couple of people, like, whose only real friends is their significant other. Like, I know people who genuinely don't have any friendships or relationships with people outside of their partner, and that is very unhealthy. So I should at least be grateful for and, like, happy that I have friends in the first place. They might not be as close as, like, you and your friend are, but I'll be grateful nonetheless. Like I said, count your blessings type mentality. Because I definitely know that if I didn't have, like, any friends at all, and the only person in my life that I was close to was my wife, I'd be a much less happy person. But no, I definitely would like to be closer with some of my friends. Like, I think about it though, and while I'm not a perfect person, and I definitely don't reach out, and I'm not social with my friends as much as I would like to be, it's also kind of like a two-person friendship. It's a two-person relationship, and it goes both ways in that regard, where, like, I have a lot of friends who also don't really reach out to me daily, so it's not necessarily my fault, not necessarily their fault, but it's just, you know, kind of both of our faults. Now, granted, I also have a couple friends where it is definitely their fault. Like, I have a couple friends who I've reached out to several times in the last year, asking to hang out, asking to, like, play video games, and then, like, I get nothing back from them. And those friends, while it still, you know, stings a little bit, still makes me sad that we're, like, not as close as we used to be, I at least try not to get too hard on myself about it, because I know I'm trying. I'm at least trying. But there are a couple friends who it's both of us. It's definitely me and them both kind of ghosting each other. And maybe that's just, like, what happens when you get older and you have less time and you're working, like, 15-hour shifts, like I talked about. Like, kudos to you for working 18-hour shifts and still having, like, day-to-day communication with your closest friend. I respect that, because the days I work 15 hours, I literally don't do anything except work and sleep. And that includes just, like, texting. Like, if I get a text a day I'm working a 15-hour shift, I'm not responding to it until the next day I have off. Which, granted, it doesn't help that, like, I'm not really allowed to be on my phone at work, so unless I'm, like, on break or using the bathroom, like, I can't respond anyways. But for that reason, I kind of purposely don't respond. Oh, I'm not going to get first place here. They didn't give me any good items. Second. At least nothing good to catch up to first. That sucks. That's fine. As long as we get first at the end of the course, that's all that matters. Oh my god. Only thing anyone needs to know about law, if you're if you're arrested. Sorry, I thought you said if you're interested. Completely different thing. If you're arrested, make it very clear you want your lawyer. See, that is one thing I do know. Just again from like watching a handful of YouTube video essays and documentary. I'm not huge into true crime, but like kind of parallel genre. Okay, I really should catch up to this guy in first. But let me shuffle my items and try to get something better. Because my last 3 items have all been green shells. Give me something good. Not better, but not worse. Oh. I sent the red shell back. What is wrong with me? Something is like mentally wrong with me. And if your lawyer is unavailable, you want a state-appointed lawyer that you chose to listen to the conversation. Provide details to your case attorney. If you don't have a lawyer, ask for one as soon as your questioning is over. Yeah, that's for a new lawyer. That's fair. Okay, this is the last lap. I really need something good to catch up here. The fact that I got a banana in second, though, feels disrespectful. No way, bro. Oh, wow, we're actually going to get a silver cup. That sucks. That's a bit of a bummer, but also, like, I got hardcore screwed over by item luck there. Dude. I got 1 item out of... I'm trying to do mental math. 7. 1 item out of 7 that I could have hit first place with. Because they were so far ahead of me that the green shells were never going to connect. By the time, you know, I saw them on my screen, they would have turned to the left or to the right. Just through the natural course. And the natural way the track goes. I got green shell, green shell, green shell. Bomb, which also, I can't throw the bomb that far to hit them. 1 red shell. Green shell, banana. I think another green shell after that. I don't know. I might be going crazy. Maybe I'm just like having hallucinations of green shells. I got... Oh wait, that was the last one. Oh wow, we're done. Okay. I got so many green shells there, I was never going to catch up to first. That was rough. I got some of the worst items of the entire stream. And it was at the end of the last lap on the last knockout tour. I feel slighted. And for that reason, we're going to play one more race. Just so we can end the stream on a win. Because I don't want to end the stream feeling like I got gypped, you know? Anyway. Lawyers the police choose from are ambulance chasers. They don't care if they win or lose. They don't care what happens to you. They only care about being paid. Now, a state-appointed lawyer has to have the best interest of the state at heart, which means if the state could be sued for wrongful imprisonment, it makes them do their job a lot better. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. I never really thought about it like that, but the way you worded it, like, it makes complete sense. Especially, like, the concept of a lawyer just trying to chase a bag and not actually have your best interest in mind. Like, that's fair. Very smart, though. Like, if you're given a lawyer... I didn't even know you could switch lawyers, like, that easily. Yeah, and then just ask for a new lawyer. Honestly, that advice is... I'm not going to say helpful, because hopefully I never need to use it, but it's helpful if I need to use it. I feel like if I just say helpful, that advice is helpful. It makes it sound like I'm going to need a lawyer. Soon. Now. So I wanted to say that with a bit more context, as to not make myself sound like suspicious or anything. It's so funny. Alright. Like I said, just so we can end the stream with a little bit of a happier tone, and just so I can feel better about myself after the way I got Mario Karted last race. We're playing quite literally one race in versus mode, and the goal is just to win. Hey, what's up, Hope? I feel so bad. I'm about to end the stream. How are you doing though, Hope? I hope you're doing so well. Dude, I swear to God this happens daily. Where, like, I'll go an entire live stream. Oh, no, the red shell. I'll go an entire live stream with, like, no one in the chat, or, like, today, one person in the chat, and then at the end of the stream, where did that green shell come from? I'm being assaulted, first off. At the end of the stream, someone always shows up, and I have to be the, like, the bad guy that goes, so yeah, actually, stream over. God dang it, bro. Okay, nothing much, just here to chill. How about you? I'm doing great. A little tired. Because I've been working a ton lately. Been trying to get, like, OT as well, just to make a little bit more money and help me and my wife save up for a house a little bit faster, you know? Now, thankfully, she's got a better job than I do. So, like, I don't gotta worry too much. But I still want to contribute, you know? Shouldn't make her pay for everything. You should totally try to beat the world record time trial for this course. No. No, I know it's crazy. Let's just watch it for fun, actually. Plus, that gives us a bit more to do before we end the stream. Gives us something fun to do. Keep the time going. Glad to hear you're doing well, though, Hope. Yeah, let's watch. I know the time trial for that one's gonna be crazy. And I know you're trying to set me up, Kuro. I know that. Alberto. Okay. Let's see what you got, Alberto. View. Oh my god, it's a whole 8 seconds faster than mine. I don't think it's humanly possible to beat it. Are you talking about the glitch with the rewind feature? Because if so, yeah, I think that's crazy. Alright. I know there's like a crazy glitch you can do by like jumping on the wall. Not glitch, but like shortcut, sorry. Better word, shortcut. I'm curious to see what they do though. Maybe they're saving their mushrooms for laps 3, 4, and 5. Intriguing. Nope. Yep. That's what I was talking about. That's insane. I saw someone post a clip of that on like Twitter or TikTok. I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw that shortcut and thought to myself like, I don't think I'm going to be playing this Mario Kart game competitively. And you know, sometimes you just got to be honest with yourself about that kind of stuff. Like, I've played the last 3 or 4 Mario Karts pretty competitively. I got big into online play and time trials. This one, I don't think I can compete anymore. The skill ceiling is just so high in this Mario Kart that anyone who is like an actually amazing gamer is going to be better than me. Because, like, I'm good. In some Mario Karts, I was great. But I'm not amazing. And the skill ceiling for this allows people to become amazing. Wait, what about... Wait. Oh my god, I wanted to go backwards. I tried to rewind. It's lap 5. That's impressive. Did I miss it? Other than the emotes? Did I miss it? Should I rewatch it or no? I didn't see anything that crazy on lap 5 because they didn't even do the shortcut. They didn't have any mushrooms. Maybe I'm just crazy, bro. I don't know. I might just be crazy. Anyways, while we let this play again, I'm going to start doing my outro. I appreciate everyone that showed up tonight. Thank you for the people that followed as well. Thank you a lot. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Look how fast they go on lap 5. Okay. Okay. Maybe I just didn't notice. To be fair. I am exhausted. Oh, you know, I never told that story, by the way. This is how we're actually going to tell the stream, or end the stream. This is how we'll end the stream. I never told the story about that Twitch streamer that hates me. So, after this little, you know, time trial ghost is done, I'll tell that story, and then we'll close things out. We'll leave. You're a really good streamer. I actually really appreciate that. That means a lot. I know this is like only a hobby. Wait. Sorry, I should have been paying attention more on lap 5, but that was... He was going crazy fast there. Why did that look faster? Okay. That mini turbo... What? Do you know what they did, Kuro? I feel crazy. I feel like I just watched, like... someone glitched the gate. Anyways. Delete the ghost data. That way it's not clogging up my, time trials. They did a drift jump boost. I don't even know what that is, bro. If you can explain it, explain it. But I feel so confused. I'll look to you for the answers, because I have no clue what that was. Also, thank you, Hope, for the follow. I really appreciate it. I want to start streaming, just setting up my gaming room, really excited for it. I'm excited for you. And I can relate, because like right now, my wife and I obviously don't live on our own yet. Like I said, we're trying to save up for a house. And I've been slowly like buying things and kind of planning what my actual gaming room and what my actual streaming room will look like when we get the house. Hopefully next year, maybe in 2 years. But when my wife and I finally buy our house, my plan is to have it be like half a streaming room, half like a gaming room that people can come to and hang out in. And this might sound a little embarrassing, but I've been like trying to buy things to make it fit into almost an arcade type theme. One thing I bought that was a little expensive was a literal bumper car. I have a real bumper car that I bought, and it's going to be one of the seats in my gaming room. Like, there'll be a couch, but there's also going to be a bumper car. So if someone wants to play games on the TV while sitting in a bumper car, they can. I obviously don't have it in my room right now. Having a bumper car in my bedroom would be crazy. But my plan is to put it in the gaming room when my wife and I buy our house. The bumper car is currently sitting in my garage next to an actual car. My garage has 2 bays. One bay is an actual car, one bay is a bumper car. I'm very nervous because, you know, I'm kind of shy in front of the camera. See, but that's when you start without a camera then. And build up your confidence, especially like build up the skill of just talking constantly. Because like for me, while I have at least, I don't want to say enough followers where I always have viewers. I have enough followers where like 9 out of 10 live streams, I have someone in the chat. But that 1 out of 10 live stream where no one shows up, you still got to talk. It sometimes sounds like you're a crazy person because you're talking to yourself. But like, if you're just sitting there silent, waiting for someone to show up, no one's ever going to show up. Because if they do show up, and you're just sitting there like Helen Keller, blind, mute, they're not going to want to interact with you. So, like, it's definitely a weird skill, and it's almost weird to call it a skill, but, like, just being able to commentate constantly for hours, even if you have no one to interact with. Because the chat makes it so much easier. Because I can just look at the chat, start a conversation with them, and then it snowballs from there. But, like, talking to yourself, it was rough for, like, the first year that I did it. Especially because, like, the first year I live streamed, I had no followers at all. So no one was ever in the chat. I genuinely just sounded like a crazy person talking to myself. Nah, you cannot talk. People show up as long as you notice they came in. Yeah, but that's tough. It's tough on, like, Twitch, at least, because, like, the viewer count sometimes is just, like, bots. So you can't tell who's a real person, who's not. It's a little bit easier, like, on TikTok, for example, because I do stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch all the same time. And, like, on my TikTok chat right now, I can see when every person joins. So if someone joins, that is something you could do, like Kuro suggested. Like, you see someone join, you can be like, hey, how are you doing, Sarah? And it makes it a lot easier. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I never read your message, Kuro. It's where you hit a low enough jump that doesn't cancel your drift, but is high enough to get the jump boost and the drift boost at the same time. That makes sense. I'm just more shocked, one, I've not heard of that yet. And I'm also shocked they haven't patched it yet, because that feels like super broken. If you can hit that timing, that glitch is going to speed you up like crazy, like it did in that time trial. Huh. Interesting. Talking to myself feels weird. Is it okay we play together at some point? I mean, if you want to add me, I love playing with viewers. I'll give my... Oh no, the game is turning off. Oh, Switch. I'm not signed in at Twitch right now. I tried to type in my chat, and I'm not signed in. Give me 1 second. Let me log in, and then I'll put my Switch friend code in the chat. That's so stupid. Oh, that's so silly. Anyways, yeah, I join Switch for sure. I'll let you know whenever I'm done with my gaming room and be ready to stream. 100%. I'd be down. Mario Kart is a game I've been playing a lot lately that's multiplayer. Back in the day, I used to play a lot of, like, Minecraft and Fall Guys with people. I haven't played Fall Guys in a while, but I would definitely be down to play Minecraft whenever, because, like, that's just a generational game. That's a game that's always gonna be fun. It's very hard tech to pull off. It's frame perfect. I would imagine so. Like, something that broken, and also I've never even heard of it before. I've never seen it before. Yeah, I would imagine it's frame perfect. But I'm surprised that, like, it hasn't been patched. Do you use Discord or IG? Which one do you use more? So the answer is not really either. I don't think I've posted on my Instagram in, like, over a year. It was when I got married to my wife was the last time I posted, and that was over a year ago. Yeah. So it's been a while. And I'm also not very active on Discord, but I'm trying to be more active on Discord. I am trying my best. It's just tough because, like we were talking about earlier in the chat, I work like 14, 15-hour shifts, and I'm not allowed to be on my phone at work. So, like, yesterday I worked a 15-hour shift. That's 15 hours I'm not on my phone. Can't talk with people, can't message people. And, like, tomorrow I work 14 hours. So I'm not going to be online at all tomorrow. Which means I just kind of have entire days of my life where I'm not socializing with people, which it makes it difficult. It's not what I want, but it's just the life I'm currently living. So I don't use Discord as much as I would like to. But I do use it occasionally. It's just rare. It's very rare. Anyways, there's something else I was gonna do. Oh yeah. Okay. I was gonna tell this story before I end the stream because I brought it up and then kind of like quickly changed the topic. Not intentionally. We just started talking about something else. So, I was telling a story earlier about how I used to be a part of like a streaming group. Like a stream team, if you will. I I'm very much so trying to undersell it because none of us were popular streamers. And therefore, like, it was more of like a collection of friends who all live stream together. So a couple of years ago on Twitch, and Kuro might remember these days because Kuro has been here for a while. A couple of years ago on Twitch, I used to stream with all these other small streamers. We all only had like a couple hundred followers, and it was really fun while it lasted. But over the years, a lot of them just stopped streaming because, again, we were all very small streamers and we weren't really making money from it. I still do it because I just think it's a fun hobby, but like they stopped because they weren't growing and they had other obligations. They wanted to, you know, focus on personal life or focus on their work instead of streaming on Twitch to almost no viewers. I don't judge them for it, by the way. I'm not trying to come across as like holier than thou. I think it's completely valid to stop streaming if you're not receiving the fulfillment you want from it. So, because a lot of them basically stopped streaming, the group just disbanded. And it is a little sad to look back on because like these were people I used to live stream with all the time. And now like none of us live stream anymore. It's just me. Me and one other guy. One guy from that group is still streaming and he does not like me. And I'll tell you why. Back when this group kind of first formed, there was this one girl in the group who he so obviously had a crush on. Like, I can't put it into words. I can't enunciate how obvious it was this guy had a crush on this girl. And I feel like if I keep saying this guy and this girl, it's going to get confusing. So we'll just, like, make up fake names for them. We'll call them Sean and Shauna. Since they sound similar. That might make it more confusing. I don't care. So Sean had a crush on Shauna. And it was so obvious. Like, whenever we would stream Among Us together, or Minecraft, he would always be, like, defending her, or making little comments to her, flirting, and trying to get any ounce of attention he could from them. Shauna very clearly did not like him back the way he liked her. And sometimes she kind of responded to his flirting with annoyance, which is fair, because if you don't like someone and they keep flirting with you constantly, keep trying to like gain your interest and approval, that is annoying. Like, leave me alone. So she would respond kind of annoyed to him sometimes. Now, I do kind of pride myself in being someone who has like just a very charismatic personality. I feel like I can get along with anyone. So I got along very well with Shauna. And this guy, Sean, who had a crush on Shauna, got so jealous of me and so mad at me because me and Shauna got along so well. And he was being ignored by her. His romantic advancements were being shut down. And it's still crazy to me to this day that he was like jealous of me and he was mad at me. Because I have a wife. Like, I'm married, bro. I'm not trying to steal your crush. And it doesn't matter if I was either, because she don't like you back. But it is still so funny to me that of everyone in this streamer group, the only two of us who still stream are me and Sean. And he does not like me. Everyone else in the streamer group who I did get along with and who I was really good friends with, they've all stopped streaming, which really sucks because I liked streaming with them. But the one person who still streams is Sean, and he still has his little boy feelings hurt, and he's still jealous of me. Like, I don't know. It's so funny, but at the same time, so confusing. Because, like, I'm obviously not trying to steal your crush from you. I'm married, I don't care. And also, like, I'm not trying to start a relationship over Twitch. Like, I'm not going to abandon my real-life marriage for a Twitch relationship. Regardless, that guy had a very small ego. And, yeah, he doesn't like me. So, we're not friends anymore. Unlucky. What a bummer. Anyways, that's my little story. I'm going to end the stream on that. I promised I would tell that story, and I almost forgot to do so. So I'm glad I remembered. We'll end the stream with that. But, yeah. I'll see y'all later. Like I said, I'll try to be a little bit more active online and a little bit more active socially so I can actually talk to people. But, it's difficult. Especially with work. But I'm going to try. I'm trying. Anyways, have a wonderful night. I'll see y'all later. And, I wish the best.